What's going on, folks? Welcome to the latest edition of Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. It is I, Shawn. We had a decent amount of news this past week to go over, so without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news. So the biggest news of the week is that Devil's Third finally has a North American release window of Q4, which could be the end of 2015 or the beginning of 2016. It's great to see that this game is finally confirmed for North America. Even with the negative press surrounding it, I'm still looking forward to it. I still think it'll be a fun game, especially the multiplayer aspect. Speaking of the multiplayer aspect, Valhalla has announced that there will be a free-to-start Devil's Third for PC with just online, so that's kind of weird. There's not going to be any interactivity between the PC and the Wii U version, of course, but it's kind of weird as to why they're doing this. And another thing that people have been asking about is why Q4 2015/16 when the game's coming out in other regions in August. There's two ways to look at it. From what I've been hearing, it's because Nintendo of America just got back the publishing license because they did not plan on publishing the game. Xseed actually was going to publish the game in North America, but fan outcry changed that. There's another train of thought that Nintendo of America could possibly be polishing the game a little bit before its North American release, which, maybe. It's not outside the realm of possibility because the game obviously does need a few more things. It does need a little more graphical polish and whatnot in certain areas, and America is probably going to be the place where this game will succeed the most. You know, Americans love shooters. Europeans and Japanese, not so much. So it'll be interesting to see. Let me know what you guys think of Devil's Third coming out in Q4 2015/16 in the comment section below, and let me know what you think of the whole situation. So one game gets confirmed and one game gets canceled. Project Cars is not coming to the Wii U. Surprise, bitches! I don't think anyone's really surprised by this. Part of me thinks that the Wii U version of this game never existed. You never saw a single screenshot or a video or anything from it. All we had to go on really was promises and an interview I did with Slightly Mad Studios. So basically, I feel like I've been lied to, so I'm a bit salty about the situation. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going to support you guys anymore. You don't lie to me, you don't lie to my face, you don't tell me things, and then, you know, they don't come to fruition. A little bit salty, a little bit fanboy, take it as you will, I don't really care. But, you know, the whole situation sucks. Let me know if you're bummed about Project Cars not hitting the Wii U in the comment section below.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by PunchOutGaming.com. From retro gaming to modern, PunchOutGaming.com has you covered. Join their Facebook group for the best sales as well. Link in description.
This week's Retro Game of the Week actually isn't a game, it's more of a peripheral, but it's still a pretty cool thing. The Game Boy Camera. Now this came out when cell phones didn't have cameras, cell phones weren't even really a thing, it was just for businessmen. And this thing was pretty impressive. It had a printer and you could hook it up to the printer and print out things. You could do some really funky stuff with it. It's a really cool little device. Sure, it might be dated now by today's standards, but you can pick it up for pretty cheap, and it's an interesting piece of Nintendo history. Happy birthday to you. The Virtual Boy just turned 20. This system kicks ass. Go buy one! The last bit of news should excite Pokemon fans as Pokken Tournament has been confirmed to be coming to North America. Looks like it'll be available at Dave & Buster's locations for arcade fans, so that's pretty cool. There's a lot of Dave & Buster's out there in the United States. I got one about an hour away from me. As someone who doesn't really care about Pokemon anymore, might check it out, might not, but that's great to see that the game is coming to the US and the arcades, because, you know, arcades have been pretty dead for a while now in North America, so it's nice to see that this will probably spark it, at least a little bit. Are you going to check out a local Dave & Buster's to try out Pokken Tournament? Let me know in the comment section below. And that's going to do it for this week's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel. We just passed over 10,000 subscribers. If you want to see that video, I'll put it up over here or something. You can watch me sing, you know, get into it for you guys, the fans, because that's what it's all about. Make sure you check out Indie Corner. Jason just came out with a new one last night. And make sure you check out Clash vs. Crash tomorrow night, Sunday, because I got like 5 giveaway codes that I'm going to be giving away. And it's for a really good game that just came out on the Wii U. And it's a really, really good game. I actually reviewed the 3DS version, so there's a little hint. So make sure you tune into that. I'll see you guys next week with Week in Review. Later.